Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we did a paralogue, and in this episode we're going to be doing another paralogue, Land of the Golden Deer. Lorenz receives a letter from his father, Count Gloucester, who wishes for his son to resolve a territorial dispute that is about to escalate to violence. Let's go.
Ah, perfection. Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
Lorenz, so this is where you are.
Hello, Cyril. Lured here by the exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter. Alright, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here.
Is that a love letter? Who is it from?
Hello, Professor. It is a rare correspondence from my father, as it happens. Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it.
Acheron?
A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge of Myrden? It is an old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory. Acheron controls the land on the northern side. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages.
Why does this fall to you, Lorenz?
To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters. Other houses wield far greater power and influence. Goneril, Ordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, my father must keep up relations with them. That is simply the way the Leicester Alliance works. It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter. Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off.
Good luck.
Since you're here, perhaps you would care to accompany me on this little errand? I have no fear of Acheron, but it could be valuable for you to experience these political nuances firsthand. Though I have left the Golden Deer house behind, the fate of the Alliance will nevertheless rest upon my shoulders someday. It is important to me that those I deal with understand its workings. What say you to broadening your horizons?
So that line there where he says, "I have left the Golden Deer behind," he only says this if you're doing a route out of either Black Eagle or Blue Lions. If you're playing Golden Deer, he will not say that. But yeah, certain characters will reference the fact that they've left their house to join you. If you're playing any of the other routes that you don't get them in. So nice little detail. That he says that there if you're playing Black Eagle or Blue Lion. Well, let's go.
Excellent. Let us be away at once. I shall leave the finer details of preparation in your capable hands.
So yeah, certain characters, I think I mentioned it before, but yeah, certain characters do mention the fact that they left their house to join the house that you're operating if you are doing a route that you don't get that character in. At least you don't start with that character anyway. It's a nice little detail. Lorenz is the most notable candidate of this. I think some of the other characters occasionally mention it, but Lorenz is the most notable. Here's our starting position. Here is Acheron, probably one of the most hated characters in Free Houses. I don't think there's anybody in the world that loves this character. So let's see. So yeah, he's got a lot of troops everywhere. There's Lorenz. I was about to say, he's like, where's Lorenz? Alright. Let's see. So, Lorenz, who do I want to pair you up with? Might pair you with Lysifia. Or Manuela. Let's do Lysifia. Now, who else am I gonna bring? Manuela, you're low on XP, so we'll bring you in. Might also bring Yuri in. Ba ba. Might bring Boldless, actually. I actually need to look up to see if he says anything to Acheron at some point. I might use him when I do Golden Deer, because he is originally from Gloucester. So I think he might say something to Acheron. I'll look that up, and if he does, I'll probably use him in the Golden Deer route. Alright, how am I doing equipment-wise? I need a new sword, you need a new lance. You're good. You need a new sword. You need a new axe. You need a new bow.
Well, is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Sell up the sword.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one?
Sell up the lance and gold.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Ooh, right, I didn't give that crit ring to anyone. I might look up in between episodes and give it to somebody. I might give it to, like, to one of these characters.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Alright, I need to sell off your bow.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Time for shopping.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
You need a silver sword. You need a new lance.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Get you a new axe.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Oh, I should have also... I'll buy you a sword and then sell off your current sword.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon. Well.
Alright. Replenish battalions.
Come back.
We should be all good. We gotta defeat the commander, or if 12 turns pass.
Far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
Oh, and here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to deal with you little meddlers swiftly and decisively.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with him, that ought to scare the rest of these rats off. We need not actually kill him. So long as we cut his escape off convincingly enough, that should suffice.
Acheron forces will try to seize as much territory as they can. Be careful not to let them capture your defender's location.
Incidents Incidentally, take note of those drawbridges. They can only be operated from one of the banks. We may be able to use that to our advantage.
I will get the victory.
Let's get to work.
One more success.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will prevail.
Guard, throw that axe.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Put me in there. I stand ready.
Oh no.
The sharp Bernadetta.
Anywhere I can hide. Whoa, did I get stronger? That's my cue.
Yeah, let's wait here. Get some rusted gauntlets.
Right makes might, right?
You move here. Somehow she took damage. I don't know how.
That really helped.
Stay focused.
Put up a Sophist shield. Let's see what the enemy will do.
Can I go now? No use.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Slam!
Yeah, it worked.
Now!
I love when that gambit fails. Turns into a dud. Blast him with dark magic.
How humiliating.
Clear you out of the way of the bridge.
You can't compete with me.
My silver sword. Get you healed up.
I owe you one.
Give you a good stabbing.
Only a fool challenges me.
grab some experience. Let's take you out.
My heart is full of victory.
Bring down the arrow with a critical hit.
All roses have thorns. Amazing. Get back! I thought I was dead. Hey, not bad.
Deep, deep, deep. Let's have you go to this side. That way that side's completely blocked off and no one can sneak up.
Winning's always nice.
Get you healed.
Thanks so much.
I'm gonna send you up there so I can get that item from that dude. Send them over there to keep them distracted. Middle guard, open the bridge. I forgot about this archer over here.
One more success.
Now let's take the battle to them.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Naturally.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
Thieves, do not allow them to escape.
Yeah, so the two units that have items will eventually try to run away from the battle. So you want to try and stop them as quickly as possible if you want to have whatever they got.
You should be honored.
Ah, my friend's playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Nope.
Let's turn the tables.
Nice dodge.
That was nothing.
Yeah, so they're gonna start a run now.
The mark of nobility.
That's to stop you from escaping.
You will be slapped down! I will not be stopping.
To get the Devil's Sword. Devil's Sword, I believe we can look that. An unholy sword that inflicts 10 damage on the wielder after combat. It is a powerful sword, but yeah, it damages you every time you use it. So it's kind of risk versus reward. I personally never use it, but it can be good if you prefer it. It's just you always gotta be healing the unit that's using it and make sure you don't use it so much that you put yourself in a bad position that you can easily be wiped out.
You worked hard for nothing. What a jump!
Take down this Pegasus.
Failure is not an option.
Take this guy out.
Should I have held back?
Nicely done.
Lorenz, you can do it. Acheron.
Give it up, Acheron. We are in the right. If you try to remain here any longer...
What, you'll kill me? A tiny kid like you kill someone like me? Oh, that's too funny.
An animal like you cannot be allowed to run amok. We will settle this here and now.
If you think you're up to the task, then by all means. But it's not my fault if it ends badly. Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me!
You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery.
We completed Land of the Golden Deer. This also gives us Gloucester Knights.
Your assistance in this incident with Acheron has proved most essential. Consider me in your debt. Thanks to you, the Alliance was able to nip this internal conflict in the bud.
What will become of Acheron?
He has written a pledge to my father, swearing never to cause trouble about the border again. Of course, he is hardly the type to bind himself in good faith to anything written on paper. But Acheron has many connections, both in the Alliance and in the Empire. To remove him entirely would cause more conflict. We will just have to watch him closely for now.
That sounds like a cautious approach.
Indeed. I do plan to eliminate him eventually, however. He is nothing but trouble. Incidentally, there was one other benefit to embarking upon this errand. Have a look at this. The magic staff Thyrsus, a relic passed down through House Gloucester for generations. It seems my father has finally recognized my ability. Apparently, he had been considering entrusting this relic to me for some time. He has had precious few opportunities to take to the field of battle personally of late. Doubtless, by giving this to me, he intends to send the message that I must work even harder. I will certainly continue to do my utmost, but I am by no means completely subservient to his will.
You disagree with your father's options?
I would not go so far as that, but my father seldom thinks beyond the immediate benefit of our house. While that is important, I prefer to consider the greater good when I make decisions. I believe that is a noble's duty. Now, for the time being, may I trust you to decide how we may best make use of Thyrsus? For the moment, I think you are in the best position to apply it to the betterment of all Fodlan.
Are you sure?
To be quite honest, I am not certain I feel ready to decide the fate of a relic on my own just yet. Do me this favor, Professor, and I will be grateful. Now, to celebrate, allow me to treat you to tea.
So we get, it's Sysis. Sysis? I think that's how you say it. If we look at the relic, a hero's relic linked to the crest of Gloucester. Magic attack range +2 may have damage. This is pretty good for Lorenz, as eventually you want him to start using magic. So, yeah, this can be a good item for Lorenz. It is not a weapon, it is a piece of equipment. It's one of the few hero relics that is considered equipment rather than weapons. Much like the shield that we got, and the, I'm forgetting the relic's name, but that arm bit, those arm guard things that Yuri has. And I can't remember if there's any other hero relics that are considered equipment than weapons, but yeah, it's one of the few hero relics that isn't a weapon. Let's instruct manually. Perfect.
Never underestimate a noble. I am quite pleased. Never underestimate a noble. I am beginning to understand.
Yes, very good.
Perfect.
Professor, I couldn't have done it without you. I'm sure I'll get it again next time. Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you.
Who do I want to do next? Most of the students I want to work on didn't get any motivation.
Looks like I did it.
Give her praise.
No big deal. That was challenging. I'm getting the hang of this. I appreciate your guidance.
Easier than I thought. Don't stop. Keep it coming. I've got to keep working hard. Easier than I thought.
We've unlocked her buttling talent. Soul Blade.
This hidden away. It was quite a challenge. I've got a grasp on this. Easier than I thought.
Flame, let's look at you.
I would like to do this again sometime. I would like to do this again sometime. Aha! All thanks to your help.
Got her battling talent. She learned magic seal. Or seal magic.
Talent, I see. I have done it. No need to discontinue with the praises.
Of course I was right.
Now D.
I always was a quick study.
Praise her.
What now? Do I get a reward? Let's do this again sometime, Professor.
Right, one more to teach. Let's do Dorothea.
I got it? Good. You're quite the motivator, Professor. I appreciate your coaching, Professor. I appreciate your coaching, Professor. I got it? Good. I got it? Good.
Now group tasks. Who should we put together? Well, let's do Lorenz. And Manuela. Begin the lecture.
Professor.
Grappler. Yeah, we'll have you focus on your grapple skills for a little bit, because I think I need that for your masterclass.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda.
Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navrand. The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play?
Okay, I need to pause the conversation there because first off, I love that Claude is here. I can see Claude being a good dancer, but Dadu, I cannot see being a dancer whatsoever. I know I took all the Blue Lion Iron characters, but was Dimitri that and desperate that he picked Dadu? Anyway, let's get back to this.
Very well. Begin! That's all, folks. Splendid! All three of you were fantastic. Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Black Eagle House. Your performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for Golden Deer House. Can't say why.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Black Eagle House.
I wonder if I can use this to bolster my singing career.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
By winning the White Heron Cup, Dorothy has attained the certification for dancer class. Now, I believe how that works is that Manuela will always, if you're in first place, she'll always pick you. Shamir, I believe, will always pick the second place person, so that way the deciding vote goes to I'm blanking on his name, but yeah, the deciding vote goes to you. I believe that's how that works. Or if you do end up winning the White Heron Cup. She's also learned it's the sword dancer art and gets 20 and gets sword evade plus 20. Hadaman seems to want to speak to us.
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Sure.
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history. It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
So, you just want me to help with your research. You have my,
Not at all. I am quite honest in my motivations. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution.
Why come to Garrick Mock?
I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire. So I came to Garrick Mock and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study.
Okay.
Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
We can now be with him. It's Dimitri's birthday. How about you have something sweet?
I apologize for the wait.
I don't know what your favorite tea is, despite you being one of my favorite characters. I very rarely ever look into the tea portion of this, because I am so bad at it. For the future, I had a feeling you would like that. Given that you're a royal, so you'd be concerned about that.
Indeed.
Equipment upkeep, because I know you love weapons.
I apologize for troubling you. I'm grateful for your support. So it is.
Perfect tea time.
Professor! I am not good with facial expressions. Is my smile passable at present?
There we go.
Is something the matter?
Let's end it.
Thank you for the treat. I had a wonderful time. I would love to do this again, if that is acceptable to you.
I think we make a good pair.
I will meet your expectations.
Well, go on. Tell us how great we did.
I will master this.
I think I get it now.
I think I get it.
Let's learn some skills.
I appreciate your effort.
White-haired Cup sounds like it was a great success. Now we can look forward to the ball. Enjoy yourself. Alright, so let's go to certifications. Because we know that Dorothea can become a dancer. See if anybody else can... How far away are you from Holy Night? Ooh, 70. Probably work on your magic a little bit and then I might class you up. You're 30, so you're nowhere close. So where's... I'm trying to remember how you make her become a dancer. There's Gregory. She's 90% on that, but I want her to be a dancer. Unless she's automatically turned into a dancer. No, she's a world. How do I make her dance? It's not special. I thought it was supposed to be... How do I turn her into a dancer? I can't remember how to make her into a dancer. Might have to look into that. Because I can't make her into a dancer for some reason. Yeah, just check on everybody. And so I'll end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll explore the monastery. I'll also look into how the hell I turned her into a dancer. I cannot remember. So with that, we'll end the episode here. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I will see you all next time. Later.